And welcome back to the Highlander Summer Series. We're talking men's basketball. I'm at Provence, and with us we have upcoming junior big man Souleymane Diakite. First of all, Souley, you look healthy. How you doing, and how you feeling right now?
I'm doing pretty good with all this situation happening. I'm just trying to focus, taking summer classes, getting some workout, and then going for some runs and stuff. And that's it. Just trying to keep myself healthy.
It's amazing too. Like you've been in so many places. We talk about on the broadcast your path. From Bali, to playing in Spain, to playing in Newark, and sticking around now for NJIT. But I can't imagine you ever had a preseason workout schedule as disrupted as you've had now.
Definitely not. Sometimes you tend to take things for granted, like until this type of situation happened. We used to have summer classes all the time and workout and practices to get ready for the summer, and now we don't have that anymore. So we have to adjust. Stuff happen. You have to just adjust to the situation and do the best you can, and that's what we're doing right now.
How much contact or conversations have you been able to have with coaches and with teammates during this time?
We have Zoom meeting pretty often, like as a team, and I talk to at least one of the coaches every day or every 2 days. So I've been in touch with them like almost all the time.
Let's hit the rewind button to when life was much more normal prior to that mid-March time period. Your sophomore year, you went from being a high-energy reserve player as a freshman to a big key part of the team, giving them the presence, the rebounding, scoring, the defense inside. We saw some great highlights. The three straight double-doubles kind of stands out for me. But from your perspective, what was the biggest thing that you were able to improve upon in your jump from a freshman to a sophomore at the NCAA Division I level?
I mean, definitely when you were a freshman, especially when I came in with Abdul and Mohammed in front of you, uh, it's tough because they have been in the program for so long and they were two great players. So freshman year, I try to learn as much as I can, and then sophomore year, like the coaches already told me by the end of the at the end of the freshman year that I had to make a big jump. So I used the summer to like put myself in shape and stuff. And the beginning wasn't easy as always. Like I wasn't used to the game, the speed, the contact. I mean, practice is one thing and game is another thing. But with time, you get to process stuff and then learn from it and then adjust to it. And that's why uh, by the end of the season, I think I got pretty comfortable on the court. And also the coaches who trusted me too. They allowed me to make a mistake on court and learn from them myself. So that was a big help.
Yeah, you finished what second in the league in blocks, third in rebounds. But for me, the funny thing is, it was that we knew your freshman year you were going to have an influence on the game from a rebounding and a defensive perspective. We lose a lot of scoring, especially when Abdul Lewis left last year. We've got the guards scoring. We needed somebody as a program, I believe, at NJIT to step up and provide a paint presence. I thought that you really showed a lot of improvement and maturation with your back to the basket, showing touch, working on your moves. How comfortable or what was the difference in terms of the work that went into allowing that to happen, to be a scoring a guy that we could feature down on the low post?
It was a lot of work because at the beginning I didn't have like the mindset of a scorer. So I had Coach Raff and all the coaches being all the time on me when I get the ball, like to try and score all the time. Because the beginning I was a first pass first guy. I tried like to pass the ball anytime I would touch the ball inside. So they told me like the team needed me to score because the more I try to score, the more aggressive I am, then the more open the guards are going to be. So I used that, and then we used to have reps every single day in practice with coaches about back to the basket, facing the basket, and all of that. And yeah, that's how I got comfortable with it. Like practicing and stuff, and then using it in games with repetition. Then it becomes easier.
I remember a TV interview we had for ESPN Plus during one of the games talking about your improvement as a shot blocker. And so my question is you've shown the ability to do a lot of things on the floor. Um, what gives you more thrill? What makes you run back with a bigger smile to the other side of the court? Is it a nice move and a finish for points? Is it a tough rebound in traffic? Is it one of those passes you talked about? Or is it rejecting a shot? What gives you the biggest motivation and amps you up the most?
It might sound strange, but I would definitely say passing.
Really?
Yeah, like when I give a good pass, I'm really happy about it. Like rebound is definitely like hustle and stuff, but sometimes giving a great pass is not like that easy because most of the time people think about themselves first, and being able to make that extra pass and having teammates make the extra pass to me too, that's very 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 enjoyable.
And you learn from a guy. I mean, Abdul Lewis was about as good a passing big man as I've seen in the Atlantic Sun in the time that NJIT has been in there. And with a lot of the backdoor cutting that NJIT would prefer to do, I mean, those passes aren't easy. You've threaded a needle, on a bounce, on a lead pass to a cutter from the baseline so many times. So I can visualize what you're talking about when you say that's your highlight. But I don't know, man. I mean, the other three get me amped up just just as well. And I'm just happy for whatever helps the team, as I'm sure you are. And before I let you go, there's so much going on right now in the communities around the country. And, now beyond COVID, we've got this situation with some peaceful protesting, some civil unrest. You're a guy that's lived in a bunch of different places. And you speak 3 languages and 2 other dialects. What type of message would you like to put out there for your community here in Newark and for the greater community on from your experience, what is important for us to make things right?
You know, like people always say, there is nothing but love. Like there is nothing love cannot overcome. We just need to embrace one another, look past the color of the skin, and just see the person as the person is. You know, it's true. Let's not put the race on one side. We are black. We have Hispanics. We have white. We have three of them on the team. We have Diego from Mexico. We have KL from Europe. I'm from Africa, and we have Americans. So being able to see past through the race and seeing the person as the person is definitely the best situation. Definitely, the world is never gonna be perfect. We definitely gonna have some people out there with their mindset. But anyways, if everybody like embrace one another and love the person as the person is, I think we will overcome the situation sooner than we really think.
Yeah, it's well said. And I think as you're talking, I think about your basketball team and the brotherhood, regardless of backgrounds, ethnicities, et cetera, and even greater, the campus of NJIT. I mean, that's one thing that's always stood out to me, that here in the middle of a big city is about as perfect a cultural melting pot on a campus
Definitely.
as you could have anywhere in the world, not only in the
Yep.
country. And
Hmm.
I think the perspective is different when you talk to somebody like you or one of your teammates who kind of lives with that every day. And that's, again, a beauty of NJIT, which I'm sure you found to be another asset or
Definitely.
facet of what makes NJIT so special.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the aspects. NJT is a place like you don't even feel like there is anything going around, Like everybody's so happy, everybody's like friendly and all of that. It's crazy. Like when you live in NJT, I believe you wouldn't think that way, like to see what's going on outside the world, because the way like people are connected here make the place like stand out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, it's good to hear that you're still getting your classes in. I look forward to you getting the chance to work out with your teammates and seeing you back in action for your junior year. And thanks for all the time. Stay healthy and safe, and we'll see you soon.
Yep, thank you, Maripi.
All right, that is Souleymane Diakite. This is our Highlander Summer Series. We're talking men's basketball. Thanks for watching this edition.